Since we're on camera now too, I'll
Yeah,
stand over here to make it easy for our film
camera.
person. Just something that Jill will tell you why we're doing that later. But so the event that Jackie and I went to beginning of October, early October, is something that is done across the country where they bring leadership from the committees in. And this one in particular, they brought everybody in our region in the South Atlantic Division. So basically the north half of Georgia. Am I right there, Michelle? Mm-hmm. Came all together and met for a full day exchanging different ideas. So Jackie and I participated in different breakouts, so we've got different ideas on fundraising, some stuff internally for the committee from a leadership perspective of how to work together. And this is content that's delivered across the country, so that Relay is really the same. We make Relay, but we can make it the same experience no matter what Relay you go to. So some of the cool things that came out, it's also where we get awards and get to see. So we have our per capita award that we had out at the kickoff, but I think we're like 6th or 7th in our region, which is down from a couple years, so other folks are catching up to us, so we're going to need to kick it in the fundraising department again, because I like it a lot better when I watch the numbers and I see that we're like 3rd or 4th in the region. You know, I know we can't compete with a Cobb and a Gwinnett that are over $1 million, but to see more and more people hitting that $400,000 mark means that we need to step it up in a fundraising, so which I think is going to tie into some of the discussion and fun that we're going to have tonight. So there you go. There's my 30-second thing on my feet.
Lovely little segue. And so Jackie and I got the opportunity to actually go participate in a division-wide long day, that was up on metro markets only, because one of the things that we've said all along is that we're different. We're not a county. We don't have the ability to do something county-wide. And so American Cancer Society did a metro markets focus for just our division. The South Atlantic Division is 7 states plus the District of Columbia. So Georgia, North and South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Delaware, and Maryland, and the District. So Adams Relay was the biggest relay in attendance in terms of dollars raised, which surprised me. We're up against all those DC people, and we were the biggest. So that's kind of cool. But the other thing that was very interesting to me is, of all the money that we know is used to fund grants around the country, 144 of those grants are actually in our division. And our division received $68 million in funding for those grants. So $68 million sounds like a lot of money, but what's really interesting is the South Atlantic Division raised $67 million in 2010. So in funding alone, we got back more than we contributed. So the money definitely does come back into our area. So that was a very surprising number. The other not so surprising, a little sadder number is that they are saying that there will be 170,000 people diagnosed with cancer in 2011 in our division. Still, it's in that big area. So those are the numbers that they shared with us. But what we did while we were there was learn some things about how metro markets are different. And one of the things that they said is that, of course, in metro markets, traffic is the biggest nightmare imaginable. We are well acquainted with traffic. So that's the reason for the video camera. We're testing this out to see how it goes, because what they said was, if the people can't come to the meeting, take the meeting to the people. So we're going to try this. We still would love to have you come, of course. And we're going to do, hopefully, some more interactive things, so it's not just you sitting and listening and us talking and blah, blah, blah. So something a little bit different. So that's the concept behind this tonight.